Cheers everybody, welcome back to another beer review, and in this one we're off to Lewes in Sussex to the excellent Beak Brewery, and we've got a can of their Spin IPA. Look at that, it looks cracking. I love the artwork, simple but really good. It says this dank and juicy IPA was brewed in collaboration with our mates at Albion, who make sustainable cycling gear for British conditions. To all two-wheel day trippers, we salute you. albioncycling.com. Now, in the past, years ago, before I drove, I don't drink and drive, okay, but I used to drink and ride a bike years ago. And I used to have this mountain bike club when I was younger. Mountain Biking UK, the magazine. I advertised in it for like-minded cyclists to join me at the weekend for racing and stuff around near Lewes on the South Downs. And, I got really into it. I spent a fortune on my bike. Bike was worth way over £2,000. And the more and more people started to join, the more popular it became. And it was quite successful for about 2 years. And suddenly people were leaving and doing other things and stuff, which left a core of us, and it got to the point where we used to meet up in Friston Forest near Lewes on a Sunday around about 10 o'clock, and sometimes 11 o'clock, depending if I had a skinful before. And we're gonna meet up, have a little chin wag and that, go off riding. Then about 100 yards down the road, there is a country pub. And what happens is we'll ride round Friston for an hour and a half, really not doing anything, and we ended up going to this country pub. And we have a few beers, and that was the day knackered, really. But as time went on, we started to meet a little bit later in the day, and a little bit less cycling was done. Where it got to the point where it's to meet up at 12 o'clock on a Sunday, go on our bikes, then went straight to the pub, 100 yard down the road. There's me on a £2,500 mountain bike, just going to the pub down the road, and that was it. That was a Sunday. Anyway, now I'm 3 minutes in, and I better get on with this. 6.5% ABV, dank, juicy IPA, Albion cyclists, whatever, never heard of them. No, albioncycling.com. So I might put that in the description. Beak Brewery and Albion. Anyway, I'm waffling on. Let's just crack it open, shall we? Like you do. Oh, smells juicy and dank. That's what we want. That's what we want from a good beer. Juicy and dank. It looks absolutely lovely. Slight greeny hue to it. It looks like a triple, to be honest, the way it poured there for a minute. That greeny top, I love that. That's going up in there somewhere when I find room. Anyway, being a glass, beautiful looking. Eggnog colour. Thin in head. Let's get the aroma. Dank. Full on dankness. Hint of lemon in the background, but it's full on dankness for me. I'm going to go in. Cheers. It's lovely. Slightly dry, slightly bitter. The body of the beer is quite light. Front end, you get the bitterness, the dankness, hint of lemon, lots of grass cuttings going about in there. relatively smooth mouthfeel. It's really, really nice. Really, really nice. Slight pepperiness on the back end. But what I like about this, it's not too heavy. It poured. The pour reminded me of a tipper in a way. When you get that green type colour when you pour it. But when you taste it, it's a lot lighter in body. Pepperiness there just counterbalances that bitterness really well. It's a really, really good beer. Would I buy this one again? For sure I would. Would I ride my bike after a few of these? Yeah, why not? Why not? Drunk in charge of a push bike. Why not? You tend to do silly things when you're riding your bike and you're a bit half cut, then you fall off. You don't feel anything until the next day, and you find out you get up and your legs out there, and but it's really, really nice again. So really nice, refreshing lightness. Goes down a treat. Boys and girls, Spin from Beak and Albion Cycling. There's a lovely beer. Bit gassy, but lovely. So all I can say is any budding cyclists out there who want to try this beer, I say ride your bike with it, stick copious amounts of this in your camelback, and you can drink it while you're going down hills and stuff like that. So there you go, boys and girls. There's a little bit of a tip from me for any budding cyclists out there who love beer as well, but want to do, two things at once. Ride your bike, stick in your camelback, and anyway. Thank you very much for watching this one. Please subscribe, murder me in the comments, like you do, and I know you will. See all of you again on another one. Bib bib.